Hello and welcome to FB Awaken Minds Initiative. My name is Felicitas Banda, and in one of the previous videos, I shared how I grew up seeing elderly people being accused, being mistreated, and called names, isolated, and labeled as witches simply because of confusion, wandering around, forgetting names, acting strange. Today, I've got news for you. I want to tell you the truth that these people are and were not witches. These people had a condition called dementia. Then, what is dementia? Dementia, I'm going to explain it in a very simple way. And I want us to imagine a flashlight which operates on batteries. You know, when you have a flashlight or a torch which you use to light, which is helping you to see things in a room, in a dark room, because you've got a flashlight, you'll be able to see clearly. But with time, the batteries will start dying out, and the light won't be as bright as it was before when these batteries were new. The same thing can be likened with our brains. As we're young like this and energetic and everything, the cells are very active. They're very new. But as we age, some cells, they start to die out. So as the cells are dying out, it's like this torch, this flashlight, those cells, those batteries inside are not as strong as they were. So the light will become a bit dim and you will not be able to see very clear in this room. You might even be bumping into objects because you can't see very clearly. You might not even see the things that you are looking for because the light is not as bright. The same way, as we age, the cells, they die off. And as that process is taking place, people tend to forget. They tend to forget their names, people's names, forget who they are, forget everything. And the funny part of it, you find that these cells are going to affect even the cells that are very new. Hence, you tend to forget actually the things that you did a minute ago, the kind of meal that you ate 30 minutes ago, but you can remember the wedding anniversary that you had 50 years ago. That's what actually goes on in these minds, in these brains of our elderly people who have been mistaken to be witches when we see them forgetting names, forgetting who they are, forgetting us, acting strange, wandering around. So this is a reminder that these people need our help. These people need medical help. So if you're living with an elderly person who is forgetting things, who's becoming forgetful, I want to encourage you that be patient. Be patient with them. Don't shout at them. Don't judge them. Because this is science. They're not witches. And seek help. Take them to the nearest health center. Let them get the care and the help that they need. Remember, these elderly people, they spend their whole lives taking care of us. Now that their minds are tired, it is our time to take care of them and not to label them as witches. Imagine if we grow old and we let this narrative to continue like this. We might just be the victims tomorrow. Let's change the narrative. Let's take care of our elderly with dignity, with science, and with all the love and kindness that they deserve. Remember, Awakening Minds, Changing Lives. This is FB Awakened Minds initiative. Kindly subscribe to this initiative. Awakening Mind, Changing Lives.